And we're gonna do exactly what all of you hate seeing us do. You just cut somebody off. That was an interesting choice on your part.
Okay. Go.
What's up, Buck Doug with D&E in the garage. While the video you are about to watch is very good content, it is not exactly a normal D&E video in the feel of it. So I just wanted to give you that warning edging in. A lot of questions get raised in it, I realized as I was editing, and those I'm going to answer at the end. So if you're watching, you're like, why in the world did you do it like that? Well, I'm going to get to it at the end. Here's the situation. We had to tow the DOA Dodge Dakota. If you haven't seen the first episode of the Dodge Dakota, I'll link that someplace. We had to get it from where I originally had it placed to my house so that I can actually work on it. In that process, Eric and I were dealing with a lot of sketchy situations, so my main focus was not on filming for you. Unfortunately, my most sincere apologies for that, but I had to try to not kill either of us. So like I said, we'll answer some questions at the end. So hope you enjoy it, man. What's up, Buck? I am Doug.
I'm Eric.
And we are D&E in the garage, and today we want to share with you the way we finally found to fix the fact that Barney's back end was higher than the front end. We strapped the Dodge to it. That's right, the DOA Dakota, aka Buster, aka why do we do this to ourselves, is going to a new home today, and we're going to do exactly what all of you hate seeing us do. We're going to put a four-wheel drive vehicle on a tow dolly and try to get it over a mountain. I don't mean like, you know, the Rocky Mountains, but
it's a 45-degree angle, probably.
45-degree angle. I mean, so Barney's gonna have all she can to eat. I'm gonna be in the chase vehicle to tell Eric if parts are flying off and to sacrifice my front fascia in case Buster tries to break loose. God, let's not let that happen.
On a side note, this truck's actually a very light truck. It's just over 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, that's why we agreed to do this. I mean, there are Subarus that weigh more than that. So it's in neutral. We did all the things. Let's get in the Jeeps and go down the road, Buck. This Jimmy Jammer.
I really feel better. Just strap the hood down.
Yeah. Just as a side note, I am in love with this truck, man.
This thing, did you not show him this tag? I don't know if you did or not.
What tag? Quality Engineered Chrysler Corporation. Amen to that. Though I do have some words about your hood latches. All right, buddy. Let's move her on.
All right.
And our journey is officially off. DOA Dakota, getting that good tow from the XJ. I mean, by the numbers, it should work fine, right, buddy? You just cut somebody off. That was an interesting choice on your part.
Oh, yep, sorry, that was my bad.
Better pull over and let them go.
Yep, well done that. Before I looked, they were not there. They kind of come flying down Kingsburg.
Oh yeah, bud, they were flying in that little Honda. Why? There's been nobody on the road for weeks, and all of a sudden there's traffic all over the place. Why is this?
Boy.
What's that?
I just said, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy. Well, here's the thing, man. I came down Stevensburg with the trailer on there. You're not any wider than I was. And as an added benefit, the truck is more over to the passenger side, so it gives you that extra bit of comfortability.
Yep. Yep, oh my God.
From back here, it looks like you've got miles, but I remember driving with one of them, and it does not feel like you have miles. It barely feels like you have inches. Are you in 4 right now?
No, I'm in 2.
2, yeah. I don't think you're gonna slip. It's more just a question.
I think I'll be fine.
I don't want to see you blow.
I got big fatty tires.
Yeah, I don't want to see you blow the back end of your tranny out. Though you do not have the awful 4.2 RE. You've got the, what is it, AW4? AX4? I can never remember. AW4. ZJ got it in like 94 or 95 only. That's a nice dirge down there. All right. Officially started the uphill. You imagine if that truck broke loose right now?
Oh yeah, Marty's got this, no problem. She just did a second downshift. I'm gonna pull away, we'll pull away from you now. Take a little drag strip.
Yeah, you gonna like the diesel sleds, the tractor sleds.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Oh man.
Let's go. Thank God they put that transport on.
Valid. Bud, why don't we have CB radios?
I don't know yet.
We should definitely have CB radios in our rigs for the amount of like blocker car towing we do recently. Absolutely. I would want one in Ruby and in Willie though, even though Willie doesn't really get any work done. Hey, before we cross over Pleasant Grove, you want to just stop and do a State of the Union, make sure everything's tight? Maybe right here?
Yeah, I'll pull over. Get the park right over there.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm talking about? Right after crossing over.
Okay. Yep, that works. Make sure our tires are holding and whatnot.
Yeah, it feels like God's thunder behind me.
Right? I can hear the rattling in my Jeep, so I can only imagine what you're feeling. You feel it in your floorboards, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, yeah. Dip it in the sauce, buddy. Pedal to the metal. Send the part numbers flying.
I've been crazy in third gear the whole time. It's just gonna hold me at Jeep Grand Cherokee.
I'm getting like every fourth word, but that's all right. I think I get the main idea.
How we looking?
You're looking good, bud.
What's our speed? Because I have no stuff.
I forgot you have no speedometer. We are going a titch over 30.
Okay.
Which seems pretty reasonable. I mean, you know, the long straight and narrow we got out here. Here's the thing, right? I'm certain we could get this engine running that's in that Dodge right there. I'm certain of it. But at the end of it, I don't really have an engine that I want. I'm not a big fan of throttle body injection, especially not Chrysler throttle body injection. I found somebody, a viewer, Ron, by the way, I'm sorry I haven't hit you back yet. With all the craziness in the world, I forgot to get back to you. He has a carbureted 3.9 that he'd like to potentially sell us to put in. I'm definitely thinking about that. But more and more of you have been telling me that a carbureted 318 will fit. It'll mount right up to the trans and to the existing engine mounts, but I would just have to use an electric fan instead of a mechanical fan because there wouldn't be enough room. Now that would probably be a more ideal situation, just because, I mean, 318, it's one of the greatest motors of all time, right? I do want something carbureted because this is just gonna be a for fun vehicle. And I don't own anything carbureted, I haven't. So those of you that like to hate on Jersey, this beautiful country we're driving through right now is in fact Jersey, out where Eric and I live in northwestern New Jersey. It is much closer to the center of the country than it is to the coast. Yo, Barney's a champ. Oh man. I'm sure that was mortifying for you. From back here, you both had miles, but I'm sure that was a real interesting situation from the driver's seat. All right. I'm gonna hang up. What's that?
It's just the fun part.
Yeah, right? I don't really know how this is gonna work. I'm gonna hang up. I'll see you in a minute. All right, friends, we made it to the house. Now we have to get up the driveway. For reference, that is the driveway I'm referring to. Gotta do it. It's gotta be done. I'll let you know when we figure it out. Alrighty, here's the idea. We've got it all unhooked. We're gonna let Ruby get some action, tug it off, and then get it lined up so that we can let Barney winch it up the driveway. Here you go, Eric. Go. Everything's clear, right? Ramps are down. Come off in the middle of the road.
Yeah, well, we're fine. It's a dead end road. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of nice Jeeps in the road right now. There's a lot of nice Jeeps. All right. Go. Okay. Go. Good, good, good.
I gotta get the Dakota out of the road at least a little bit now. So do me a favor, pull Barney all the way up.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna back up and the Dakota will naturally just kind of go to the thingy over there. Not teabag, not teabag. I know someone's gonna have something to say about this little strap setup, but Jesus and crackers, we barely even tugged on her. Alrighty, here's the plot in all its glory. We're gonna try to winch her up, and that's the plan. I'm gonna be inside the Dodge to steer it, where Eric's just gonna winch it. I don't know, like I said, that's what we got. You guys enjoy. There you have it, friends. That was truly sketchy, I admit that. But we took every precaution. We had Willie there in case she fell. We put as many coats and towels over the winch line as we could. We currently got it all chalked up. Eric's gonna move out with Barney and then push it into its final home. Back up real slow. Alrighty friends, there it is, Dodge's new home. We totally hooped the grill, that's the bad news. And the AC condenser, also bad news, but I had already had to break the grill and there's no chance the AC worked in this anyway. She's in the driveway now. We can start working on her. I think we're just gonna sign this one out. Not a normal D&E video. The Dodge Dakota's got a new home parked next to the DOA Chevrolet, where we can hopefully bring some life back to both of them. I'm signing off because I'm emotionally drained.
That was a lot.
As always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Alrighty friends, so there it is. We did get the Dakota up the driveway, obviously. Now first and foremost, what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna apologize to the previous owner for the second video in a row just kind of being us doing damage to it. We did not intend to put the winch bumper through the grill. If anybody was wondering, it's not like we put the winch bumper against the plastic grill and were then surprised that it broke the grill. It was on the bumper. They were bumper to bumper, lined up perfectly, but as we pushed, the Dakota ducked down and the winch bumper is wedged and it just went right in there. I should have put a tire in between the two from jump, but I just didn't, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna give you an excuse. I just friggin' didn't. And unfortunately, the grill took it. The AC condenser took it. The radiator's fine. The bumper is fine. So you know, I gotta get a new grill for the old girl. Let's see what other questions were raised as I was watching it. Why were we even pushing it with the Jeep? In the video, it very much looks like it's on level ground, and Eric and I should have been able to push it ourselves. It was not. We tried to push it. There was no way 2 guys, 3 guys, 4 guys, maybe 4 guys. I don't know. We're pushing that thing, so we had the Jeep at our disposal. That's what we used. Again, should have put a tire in between from jump. I knew it going in, and I just didn't. The reason the end of that video gets so weird, the reason the end of that video gets so weird is it was emotionally draining. Knowing how stressful that situation was, it was sketchy. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was sketchy, man, but we had to do what we had to do. We took every precaution we could. That's why Willie was there as the blocker. God forbid the winch line let loose. It wasn't just careening into the street, but it was very like psychologically draining to be kind of trying to focus on. We got the Dakota, we got the ZJ up there winching, the Willie's here now, trying not to make sure you don't step anywhere where you're in danger. So by the end of the video, we were just very mentally drained. Another question that I imagine someone would have is, why did you do this in the rain? Why didn't you just wait for a nice day? Hey man, we're living in very uncertain times, and Eric and I had that Saturday morning free to get it done, and so that's what we did. We got it done. And that's all there is to it. So like I said, this was not a totally normal D&E video, certainly not a totally normal DOA video, but now that it's at the house, I can give you normal DOA videos. So keep on sending me those suggestions. I'm seriously looking into a carbureted 318 right now. The problem is I don't know where to find one, because they put I guess they converted the 318 to throttle body injection in like 1981 or something. So it's not like I can get like I didn't realize that. So I'm having trouble sourcing that motor. Ron, again, I apologize for not getting back to you sooner about the 3.9. I'm gonna email you as soon as I upload this video today, and we'll continue that conversation. Let me know what you guys would like to see me do in this thing. Now that it's at the house, we are dedicated. We are going to turn this into a super fun vehicle. We're gonna get it all cleaned up, and I'm gonna stop doing needless damage to the poor old girl. It's a beautiful truck. It's going to be a beautiful truck. Let's be honest. I obviously did some damage. She came in with a broken window. She's got a couple little body panel things missing, but the bones are good, which is why we're bothering with all this, all right? So, thanks for bearing with me. Leave us a comment down there in the squawk boxes. Let us know what you think of the DOA Dakota, what you'd like to see us do to the DOA Dakota, and if there was some way we could have got it up the driveway better. Maybe just towing it. I don't know. We don't want to beat up the ZJ too much. If you like the video, by all means, like the video. That's friggin' common sense. Subscribe to the channel. Consider checking us out on Patreon and Etsy. And I'm not going to say check us out on Teespring because D&E have something pretty big coming on that front in the very near future as far as merchandise goes. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're all staying safe and sane in these crazy uncertain times. We will see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.